They've just fired their 7th coach since 2012, Jacque Vaughn. Get the hell out of here, buddy.
They
Another one
just
bites the dust.
another one bites the dust. Listen, they just got finished, or they just about to be finished paying Steve Nash all his money. So now they're gonna have to be paying Jacque Vaughn for the next 3-4 years his money. So it's all fucked up in Brooklyn, man. But this is what they wanted, right? The culture outweighs everything. What culture is this, by the way? I don't know what culture this is.
I'm not sure. They just promoted Kevin Ollie. He's going to be the interim.
Shout out to Kevin Ollie. I'm
Congrats
sorry
to
that it
him.
had to be. I'm sorry it
Yeah.
had to be this position and
Yeah.
this owner. But hey, a job is a job, and you deserved it, man.
So I don't know if y'all seen what Shams was speaking on this topic with Chandler Parsons and 2 other people on the panel. And in short, because the video is like 6 minutes long, but in short, Jacque Vaughn kind of lost the locker room because he said it was going to be a free flowing offense, and then they kind of said, "Nah, this is Ben Simmons' offense," and that kind of lost the players. It was like, "Yo, this nigga, he's barely here," so they kind of lost everybody there. Miles Bridges has been vocal. It's bad there. It's bad, and you got to look at it. You just lost to Boston by 50. Where do you go from here?
Well, their issue is thinking Miles Bridges was Kevin Durant. That's where they fucked up originally.
Mikal Bridges.
Mikal.
What did I say?
I said Miles too. My fault.
Okay.
Them names are similar.
Miles, Mikal, same shit.
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges. Apologies. I blame you for that, Skull. But
that's my bad. My
bad. Now, Mikal, listen, they fucked up thinking he was Kevin Durant. I think he's a third option.
Neither one of them, Kevin Durant.
Miles Bridges more so Mike Tyson than anything else.
I was about to say, I don't want to put that on you, Mikal. You probably keep your hands to yourself. So I'm sorry.
But Mikal's a third option on a championship team. He's just not that guy, but he's a very good asset. Two-way player, can hit threes, good locker room guy. He's just not the guy that should be spearheading your team. And all season, we've seen them not give Cam Thomas the minutes that he requires. My thing is, what type of team do you guys consider yourselves as? Because even if you think you're a play-in, lower tier playoff level team, Cam Thomas should be a starter on that type of roster. But when you play the games and you see that you're not even that type of team, you have to double down on getting Cam Thomas his minutes. I mean, the guy started the season averaging like 26, 27 points a game through, the first handful or so of games. It's, I just don't like the way they've kind of managed him in his career. I know he's like the last linkage to Kyrie and KD. So maybe the owner isn't the most, maybe the owner isn't his biggest fan, but it was nasty who he was sitting behind. They don't have that much talent on the team for Cam Thomas to be coming off the bench, especially when Spencer Dinwiddie has been as bad as he was this season before they got him up out of there.
He was selling.
He was playing behind people like Dennis Smith and Lonnie Walker, and Ben Simmons has barely played. It's just really bad out there. It's gotten to a point where when KD and Kyrie were on the team, they used to play the Knicks. I don't think they lost to the Knicks in that tenure, and they were trying to really create a rivalry. Now when you have Knicks versus Nets games, not only is Mikal Bridges doing podcasts with the ops talking about, how the Knicks are the biggest thing in New York. If you're a Nets player, you're not supposed to say shit like that, right? But not only that, but when you get to the stadium, you're playing in the Barclays and you got the Knicks fans overtaking your fans. Or if you play the Warriors, you got more Warriors fans in Barclays than Nets fans. So now your fan base is dying. Now it's kind of like, you're in Brooklyn, so you're going to sell tickets because, the rich people that can just afford to, hey, it's Thursday night. I just want to go to a game. Let's just go get tickets and watch the Nets play. Like, those are the type of fans that are coming in. There's not the diehards. It's not the people that really care and that want to make it hard on opposing teams when they shoot free throws. It's people that are on their phones not giving a damn. So if this is what you want, Josiah, God bless you. You got it.
Yeah, he was chatting on that pod.
Yeah.
Nets fans was going in on him. It's like, yo, you're supposed to lie.
Said you took the Bucks for granted. Or they just
that was wild.
Team. That was just wild.
Yeah, that was wild.
That's why he's not a KD. Or when I say a KD, he's not that top level franchise guy, because First off, franchise guy wouldn't even be thinking like that. To be underestimated. And then, I guess they got that from Chris Paul. Maybe he was leading as the vet, but you ain't supposed to get it from him. He ain't won shit.
Hell no. Like I think Mamba mentality. I think Mamba mentality gets overused sometimes, but that right there is like a prime example of that. Keep that shit here. Don't even.
It gets overused sometimes. LeBron is the GOAT. That shit, wow. That shit is overused.
Wow. How he do that?
I saw that little jab. I had to get you back. I saw that.
Right.
RP Kobe, nigga.
Yo, you don't see people
RP Kobe,
overuse Mamba
nigga.
mentality. It ain't got nothing to do, but they just be putting that shit out there like it says
on like a dog
foot
film
like,
stars. Not, talk about
it's not.
Nah, sure.
Nah, it's not. It's different. Like he was a sociopath in a good way. You don't go on podcasts and say, "Yo, we was up 2-0. Yeah, we coasted." What in the finals? Maybe in the first round, and even in the first round, you shut the fuck up.
You was the first people. Like y'all, the reason why Giannis be walking around. You know what I mean? The way he's walking around now. Y'all the reason why Thanasis has a long-term deal. I have to blame Devin Booker, Chris Paul, and Mikal Bridges for this, and DeAndre Ayton
for sure.
Because I have to see Thanasis highlights every week now because of them.